and I am back on our 100 Days Live Coaching Toolkit Mastery Challenge. This is day 66. This is Master Coach A, and I'm coming in live right now after 11 months. So, if you have been following, I finished 65 toolkits 11 months ago, and right now I'm coming in for day 66, and I'm going to complete the 100 days until the end of the year. So, to everyone joining me live right now, give me your thumbs up, give me your hello, give me your shout out, but truly give me one thing that makes this day special. Okay? Let me know in the comments. So, this is the first time that I'm also coming in live for the entire 100 days. Okay? So, the last 65 days was all about toolkits, recording, and all of this. So for tonight, as I come back, okay, after 65 toolkits and 11 months in vacation, okay, I'm coming in live to say hello and to make a commitment that the 35 remaining toolkits will be given to you before the year ends. So the 100-day will be on December 31. So for the next 35 days, we will be journeying to complete this 100 Days Toolkit Mastery Challenge. So for tonight, all right, we're going to dive into fresh from the oven. Okay, we just came from our mental model masterclass, and we're gonna continue. Okay, so hello to all the mental model collectors. Okay, I can see Master Coach Jasmine. Okay, Coach Lynn, Coach Sean, Coach Orville. Okay, Coach Nords, you're here. Okay, and everyone hopping in, joining. And if you are also coming in and joining me live right now for the first time, once again, this is Master Coach A. I am coming from the Philippines. This is our coaching tribe, and this Toolkit Mastery Challenge is intended for coaching entrepreneurs, for incoming coaches, for aspiring coaches, or for people who wants to learn the skill of coaching. So for tonight, as I come back, okay, so you can snag the toolkit for free, but for a limited time offer only. Tonight's toolkit is about Through the Eyes of a Hero. So you can download the toolkit and enjoy the toolkit, share the toolkit. You can share it with friends, relatives, with your office mates. Okay, use it respectively. Tonight's conversation is going to be the best practices in dynamic perspective. So if you are one person and you always come across with perspectives that is akin or different or unique, and oftentimes you get this, what are you talking about? Or you feel that your way of looking at things, your way of evaluating things, or your way of sharing things is kind of different with other people, then this live is for you. Or if you are one person and you're looking for a way to look through the eyes of someone you love, but you're having difficulty understanding what they're going through, then this life is also for you. Now, I'd like to quote, okay, there's a very good quote and very simple from Alan Kay. So I'm not sure if you're familiar with Alan Kay, but Alan Kay said that a change in perspective is worth 80 IQ points. So let me repeat that. Okay, a change in perspective is worth 80 IQ points. So let me know in the chat box, let me know in the comment if you are one person and you're saying, I want to try that. I want to try how I can change my perspective in a most effective way. Okay. So this live will talk about best practices in shifting perspective and taking other people's perspective, or I would say diving deeper into how you can have a change in perspective for good. Okay. Oftentimes we kind of get some people's perspective, watch a movie, maybe we've been to a meeting, we have a conversations, or we watch something, we read something, and we take the perspective of an author, okay? And we invite it, we reflect on it, and we say that's a good perspective, but we don't really get to live it out for long. So, right now, I'd like to dive into best practices in ways, okay, in which, okay, if you use these practices, you can, okay, maximize the benefits of learning someone's perspective. How many of you is excited to learn that? Okay, how many of you is like, wow, okay, that is something that could elevate my way of seeing things, my decision making, and definitely my relationship. Now, today's toolkit talks about or gives you the opportunity to see through uh, to see things through the eyes of your favorite superhero. Okay, so download the toolkit, use it, and see what parts of your life can possibly change if you can see that through the eyes of your favorite superhero. It is a very exciting toolkit, and I would appreciate if you can come back to this live and give me a comment, give me a feedback how the toolkit help you, how the toolkit helps somebody you know, how the toolkit help the people in your space. Okay, so I'm gonna give you five. Okay, I'm gonna give you five best practices in decoding dynamic perspectives, how you can use dynamic perspective for good and for real. It means that you would really learn, you would really imbibe it, you would really become like the real, okay? The real person who have achieved a new perspective. Because sometimes it feels like we just learn it and we forget about it. Or we use it today, tomorrow it's gone. So five best practices so you can nail it. Five best practices so you can really live the lifestyle. Okay. Let me know in the comment if you're ready. Give me a yes. Okay. Please give me a yes. Okay. So for those of you who are able to download the toolkit right now, you're able to see the toolkit. If you get a snapshot, is it's just like one page toolkit, okay? And if you feel cool about it, please let me know your comment in the comment sections or in the chat box. Okay, five. Okay, I'm gonna give you five best practices for you, okay, to implement. Okay, this is five best practices for you to implement new perspectives, okay, that you're able to get, you're able to learn, you're able to snag from other people, okay? So sometimes you just overheard it, you eavesdrop it, or probably you read it in the book, okay? So five best practices so it solidifies in you and it becomes part of your lifestyle, okay? The first practice, okay, the best practice, okay? This one is really important, okay? The first is value the new perspective, okay? Value the new perspective better, okay? Better than what you have in the present. So, value the new perspective better, greater than what you presently have. Okay, it means, okay, when you look at the new perspective and compared it to what you have, well, it may not be better, it may not be greater, but it means that you will value it than what you have. What does it mean? It means that you will take that perspective valuable enough to be added in your toolbox, to be added in your practices, to be added in the way you see things, to be added in the filters that you currently have in seeing things right now. Okay. So oftentimes the reason why we are not able, okay, or our clients, if you are a coaching practitioner, our clients are not able to sustain a new practice, a new belief, or maybe go through a new perspective, expound on it and explore it because they look at the new perspective or a new way of thinking less than what they have. It means that they still believe that what they have is superlative enough not to be changed. Now, if you want the new perspectives to be part of your lifestyle, to solidify together what you have right now, you have to look at it super valuable. It means that it gets something that you don't have, and that makes it valuable. Okay, so for example, okay, if you are looking at your work and you are one person who believes that multitasking is helping you achieve a lot, and here's a perspective about focus, about doing one thing first, completing it before you move to the next part. If you will continuously resist and believe that multitasking is better than getting, focus on one job first, you will never learn how to put in practice the perspective of focusing on one job before moving to the next. Are you getting this? Are you getting some value? Okay. If you are getting some value, if you're getting some notes, you're getting some aha moments, or maybe you have some strategies, you have some habits, some routines that connects with this kind of perspective, then I would appreciate if you can share it in the chat box. Okay? So again, you have to value the new perspective so much that you know it is of greater value to be added in your existing toolkit, toolbox, strategies, and way of doing things. Okay? Number two. Okay, are you ready for number two? Okay, so Master Coaches, me have already downloaded the toolkit. Ready for number two? Are you ready for number two? Best practice number two. Give me a yes if you're ready. Okay. Embody, okay? Embody the perspective immediately when you learn it. Embody the perspective immediately when you get it, and then look through it, okay, in comparison with your existing perspective. Now, it means when you taking the same example earlier, if you receive, okay, and if you're taking that new perspective of focusing in one job, in one task before moving to the next, okay, embody it, try it, test it, okay? Do put it in action. Do put it in implementation. Okay? Stress test. Okay? Put yourself into implementation immediately without delay. Hashtag speed of implementation. Because if you don't embody it immediately, it will be hard for you to look through it in comparison, okay, with the other perspectives that you have. Later on, sooner than you can expect, the next thing that will happen is that you will lose interest about it. You will start doubting its effectiveness in your life. You will lose sight of what it can do in your life. Okay? So immediately implement it, do it, try it. What if it doesn't work? What if it's not for you? Then you know immediately. You can park it, you can say, okay, I tried it, I tested it, it's not for me. But what if it works for you? What if it gives you value? Then immediately you can move to the next part and see through it. Are you getting value? Are you saying yes to this? Okay. Give me a number one in the comment. Okay. So if you're getting value, if you're saying yes to this, give me number one in the comment section of this. Now, if you are still like joining me, okay, Coach Tintin, I can see you. You're joining me live right now. Tag a friend, okay, share the link, okay, send it to someone you know who desire to have a change of perspective, point of view in life. And maybe you know someone who's been trying to change their way of looking at things, their way of parenting, the way of engaging, but they always get into that stuck moment that they don't know what to do next things probably are not working or they're not getting the results that they want, and they easily give up on the new perspective, on new ways of things, then this live is exactly for them. Number three. Okay, number three. Okay. Best practice number three on dynamic perspective, on allowing new perspective to take effect in your life to solidify is this. Okay. Use the new perspective immediately in combination with something that you have never tried. Okay. So for example, okay, use the new perspective with something that you have never tried. So, for example, okay, using the same example that we have, if you want to focus on one task first versus multitasking, and you want to try that and you want to solidify it, match that up with something you've never tried. So, pick up a task that you've never tried. Pick up a task that you've never done before. Pick up a task that probably you have been delaying to take action on. What will happen if you do this is you're adding excitement. Okay? You're adding excitement, okay, to something that you have learned, something that you are trying for the first time. So you're putting two things in tandem, and there will be motivations, there will be excitement, there will be inspirations, and there's going to be an element of surprise. Okay, what would happen because you're putting two things that is something that you've never done before, but you always want to try, probably. Okay, so getting, yes, hashtag experiment. Okay, so if you are reading through the comments, and I am enjoying right now by mental model collectors, and most of the things that they are sharing right now are mental models that they have learned inside Be Learning Society. So if you are interested to know more about Be Learning Society, please comment in the chat box hashtag interested, and definitely one of our mental model collectors or our community manager, Coach Ron Di Hoya, will connect and get in touch with you so that you can become part of Be Learning Society and join us as mental model collectors. Okay, I'm down now to the last two. Okay, so who's ready for number four? Hashtag number four. Okay, can you put in the comment number four just so we know that we are in alignment with the numbers? Okay, are we on number four? Are we on number four? Okay, are we on number four? Okay, so number four. Number four best practice is this. Okay. Notice, okay, immediately notice what is not working. Immediately, what is not working in the new perspective. Okay. So, what is not working, what is not smoothly happening, what is not in alignment with your expectations. When you notice, it means that you are in a space of readiness to accept it. When you notice, you are ready to accept and you are ready to recalibrate. When we learn new perspective, when we learn new things, new ways of looking at things, new ways of doing things, definitely there is a part of it that will not smoothly pack in, perfectly fit with our lifestyle, with the way we do things. Okay, either it doesn't fit really, either we need some recalibrations, either we need some fine tuning, either we need some harsh or strong recalibrations, whatever it is. When we acknowledge, when we notice, we acknowledge and we embrace immediately what's not working, we are allowing ourselves to humbly accept that there is change, there is modification, and there's innovation that we can do. Oftentimes, when we don't accept, we don't notice, we don't accept, we don't embrace, or we just shrug it off, disregard this, you know what would happen? It will become louder and louder and louder. Remember, this is a new perspective. You are getting this for the first time. You are trying it for the first time, and definitely there will be resistance. You will start feeling resistant. You will start feeling, oh, this is not working. Oh, this one should be like this. Oh, and all of these things. And what you resist will persist. So, best practice is acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. Give yourself permission to acknowledge what does not fit, what is not working, what's the recalibrations, what's the adjustments, what's the fine tuning, because it doesn't make you less. It won't make you be less. More so, when you acknowledge this, you are allowing yourself the opportunity to innovate. You are allowing yourself the opportunity to evolve. You are giving yourself the permission, okay, to recalibrate and come out, okay, with a new, better way of implementing things. This time with the fusion of a new perspective, what you have tried, and the things that you can bring in so that this new perspective solidifies with your lifestyle and with the way you do things. Are you getting some value? Are you getting some aha moments here? Hashtag pack my bag moment, hashtag return of insight. And then please do me a favor. Can you please tag a friend? Mention somebody in the comment. Who do you believe can be blessed by this? Okay. If you are just joining me for the first time, I'm a coaching entrepreneur. I'm coming from the Philippines. I am the founder of Life Coach Philippines. I am also the person behind Master Coach, a professional training and development services. I'm a CPD accredited service provider, and I offer life coaching certification classes and services. And if you are one person who is interested to join our coaching tribe, you may be from other parts of the globe. We offer certification program via online. Okay. And if you want to know more about what we have here in our country, I encourage you to visit our website. Okay. I encourage you to take a look at what are we doing and visit www.lifecoachphilippines.com. So it's an opportunity to be of service. It's an opportunity for you to take a look at. Okay, so it's an opportunity for us that when you look at what we're doing in our country, I believe that there is something that we can offer for you that you can implement in your country as well. So it's going to be an opportunity. It's going to be a welcome inquiry. So please, okay, put it in a chat box if you are interested, hashtag interested, or you can message me directly. So I'm down on my number 5. So everyone joining me live, maraming salamat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Okay. So at the end of the conversations, at the end of this live, you probably want to let me know which of the 5 is your favorite. Okay. So I'm now down on my number 5. So if you are learning so far, give me a yes, give me a thumbs up. Okay. Give me a yay. Okay. So give me a celebratory remarks in the comment so that I know that you are still alive. Okay. Now, take the new perspective as a superpower. Okay. As a superpower. So, hence the reason why your toolkit is a superhero. Okay. Take the new perspective as a superpower. Now, the thing with superpower, you don't have to use it. You don't need to use it every single day, every single moment. It can be a reserve force. It can be a reserve armory. It can be a reserve tools in your toolbox. Okay. So take it as a superpower. Okay? You nurture it, you hone it, you dive deeper into it, you practice it, and you do a lot of things. Okay. You use it when needed. Okay. And when you understand that it is a superpower, When challenges comes in, when turmoil happens, when tough gets tougher, you know that there is a new perspective or a different perspective in your toolbox that you can pull up and use. Okay? So, whatever it is, after you have gotten this, you have tried it, you have evolved on it, just take it as a superpower. Okay? So, right now, okay, you are working on multitasking and you still believe that you cannot shift. But it is a superpower that you learn the principle, the dynamics, the benefits of focusing on one task. Now, having this kind of perspective, having this kind of practice about new perspective will enable you, okay, to amass, get more, because each of new perspective is building up the superhero who happens to be you. Okay, so let me know in the comment right now which of the five best practices best resonates with you. What among the five best practices you think is your favorite and you will immediately put into practice? It is good if you can take the five. It is good if you can put the five in action, in practice. But, okay, just in anything, one action is better than nothing. If you can only do one thing, give yourself a high five, give yourself a big hug, and give your shoulder, okay, a tap and say, hey, you've done a great job. Sometimes we only have to try. Sometimes we only have to let go of our perfectionism, and if you are one coaching professional, you are one coaching practitioner, sometimes our clients wants to hear from us that they've done a great job, even if it is so small. Remember, in coaching, our whisper can be a shout to our client. So let me know in the chat box which one is your favorite. Is it one, two, three, four, five? Okay, let me know if you are excited to try it. Okay, if you have already downloaded the toolkit, let me know in the comment your feedback. If you use the toolkit for yourself, let me know how it turned out. And if you use the toolkit, if you are one coach and you immediately use it, the toolkit with your client, let me know how it helped your client. Now, there's going to be running, there's going to be 34 more episodes before I finish my 100 days life coaching toolkit mastery challenge. And I encourage you to send me a private message, put it in a comment. What are the toolkits that you are interested with? What are the toolkits that you want to have? Are you leaning on mental health, relationship, wealth building, career development? What it is that interests you the most? In what areas of your life do you want to have a change of perspective on your perspective? In what area of your life, what domains do you want to land this year with a bang? Okay, so let me know in any way I can help you. Let me know in any way our coaching tribe can be of service and support to your organizations. We'll be glad to connect with you. We'll be glad to say yes to your needs. We'll be glad to partner with you. So once again, this is Master Coach A. Let me know in the comment your hashtag pack my bag moment. Let me know in the comment your hashtag ROI. Let me know in the comment if there's any way I can help you better. So thank you so much for joining this comeback episode. This episode 66. I'm super grateful. Maraming pong salamat. This is Master Coach A signing off. I'll see you again tomorrow for day 67. Have a great rest time. Love and boom!